Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Just wanted to go over my recap on my trades today. Not the best day for me. Another bad day in terms of psychological management and in terms of my ability to follow my plan. So definitely, I'm gonna do some reading over the weekend on psychology and working on sticking to my biases and not jumping the gun overall. So I'm gonna go over my watch list. So basically, I had BABA, Oxy, and BA, which were all tickers that were in play and that Bearable Traders was going over in pre-market in the pre-market show. So I started off with my trade on BA. I was essentially looking at it since we had tight cams on the 60-minute chart within yesterday's range. So I was hoping for a breakout of R4, which we had already broken out pre-market. So my goal was to go for a retest of retest of R4 and go long for a move outside of the range, which didn't happen. So what happened is that we started breaking down in the first 2 minutes, and what I noticed is that we bought up really nicely off of previous day close in this level here. So basically, I just wanted to see what the price action was going to do from here, and as soon as we were above R4, we came back down. And then in the second 2 minute candle, we came down here closer to this level, but not as close as it had gotten in the previous candle, and then we shot upwards. So as soon as we broke opening price, I went long and I set my stop right here, right below 140, 190, 140, which was below the 50 level, the half dollar level. So that's why I set that as my stop to try and get a good R to R, and that was a nice half dollar level below VWAP. Then unfortunately we started kind of we dropped down in volume. Nothing was on the L2, and then I took the 1 hour stop. I should have just stopped myself out, but I did like how we were holding VWAP here, so I was hoping that we would get a nice push up afterwards. But unfortunately that didn't happen. I didn't trade it afterwards because it wasn't, it was just so low volume. If you look at the 2 minute chart, if you zoom out, you have to zoom in order for you to see the volume. That's how low the volume was. We were trading with like 44,000 shares. So not a really good day on it. You could just see that we didn't really do anything with price. We just chopped around between R4 and R5 for the day. And then I was started looking at BABA. BABA, my analysis on this one was the same as Oxy. I'm sorry, as BA. I was expecting a breakout of R4, and this one was nice because we were opening at R3. So there was potential for us to move upwards. The problem with this is that I missed the trade because I was looking at BA, and I missed this nice. We sold off here from pre-market pre-market high, and then we shot upwards. And I wasn't in the trade at this point. I was looking at BA, like I mentioned. So I had missed this trade, and my bias was honestly to take a breakout trade on this. And unfortunately, when we got to R4, I saw that we were showing weakness, and then we started to kind of sell off here. So I took an entry against my bias, which was bad. And then once we bought up here, I immediately just cut the position because that wasn't even the plan to begin with. And then this is where it really got funky trading for me. I took a long. I put my stop right here as soon as we broke through. Or I forgot where I put my stop here. That it was just really bad trading in this situation. I took a long. Then I stopped myself out somewhere at break even. Took a long again. Is that what happened? Yeah, took a long again here, and then as soon as we came back down to R4, I just didn't like the way the price was moving, so I stopped myself out, which was premature as well. I was worried about this, and I want to take a loss after doing this, so I stopped myself out, which was the wrong move because this was a good R to R here right below R4, and we came back here later in the day to retest it, as you can see here. So I never would have even gotten stopped out on that trade right here to begin with. So once I saw that that was a bad mistake, and we were coming back up towards this daily level, I re-entered long with the stop of R4. And once we sort of started to fizzle at R6, nothing on the L2, and the volume was starting to taper off, I decided to bail at the loss of R5 for a 1 hour loss, 1 hour gain. And then that was pretty much that. And then I saw that we were fizzling here from R6, and I figured, okay, I saw a really big bid here at 102.06. And then once we lost this daily level with volume, I took a short. I waited to see what we were going to do around VWAP, and then that bid disappeared, so I just bailed at break even. And then obviously we held R4 nicely. Volume came in. I took a long here, and I put my stop right below this level. And it took a while for this trade to work out, but these wicks kind of scared me out, and I just bailed again for a small loss there because that would have gotten me a stop out anyways. But then of course it went really nicely from there, and obviously Baba went all the way up to I think like 112. So yeah, just some psychology issues that I need to work on. Sticking with my bias. If I miss a move here, this one big move here, there's definitely going to be an opportunity to take it at the break of R4 and set your stop below R4, or wait for this nice retest. So it just takes a lot of patience, and I didn't have that patience today. To begin with, once I make a mistake like this, it kind of messes up my trades for the rest of the day, which is unfortunate. But it's just something that I have to work on over the weekend. All in all, it wasn't a horrible first week live. I started off the week plus 3.6R, and then I gave back the gains and then some. So I'm ending the week, I believe, minus 3.2R, which isn't a huge loss for me on my account. It's only like a 1% loss over the week. So it's definitely something that I believe is attainable for me to come back from. And I know that it's just going to be a matter of taking quality trades. In order for me to be consistent and be profitable in live, it's going to take me having successful trades, just repetitively, like back and forth. And I have to remove some of these bad trades that I'm taking, and stay more patient, because I shouldn't have to throw risk at every single thing that I see that I deem as an opportunity, when sometimes it's not, and sometimes they are, and sometimes I don't stick with them, and that's just as bad as taking a bad trade, because if you miss out on a good trade because you didn't allow it to work out, then it's just not going to be it's not going to be fun trading live. Overall, the market was tough this week. I didn't really have as many good opportunities as I did last week. So it's not something I'm super concerned about. I believe I can recover from this, and it's just going to be a matter of taking a deep breath, having a relaxing weekend, Sunday, starting to get back into the grind of things and get ready for next week, so that I can be mentally prepared, and strategically prepared to take advantage of the opportunities that they're going to be next week. So thanks for watching my recap, and I hope to chat with you guys soon. Bye bye.